you ever had a problem where you fitted a suspension bush, like one of these, and the customer's come back and said the steering or suspension just doesn't quite feel right? Or maybe you've set the wheel alignments, gone away, come back, and the wheel alignment's changed a little bit. Well, it might be that you have a compliance bush fitted to the car and you haven't put it in the correct orientation. In this video, I'm going to show you what a compliance bush is and how to fit it correctly to the customer's vehicle. So to replace it, we're going to get the wheel off, lower arm off, and then the bush and arm in the press. First question, what is a compliance bush? Well, we can see here from this bush that it's not solid all the way around. We have cutouts and holes, and it's not symmetrical. The idea behind this is that there is more flex in this direction than this direction, and this will completely change the characteristics of how the arm twists during cornering and during braking. With this particular bush, it's quite difficult. So not only have we got to get the bush orientated in the correct rotation this direction, but also because this has got the multiple slots on it, we have to get it orientated correctly as it goes onto the arm. So there are two sets of orientations to do correctly to get the correct feeling and the correct compliance. Here's a quick example. On this one, it's no good if I was to press this onto the arm, but actually have it in this direction. Because as it then twists to go into position, it's going to wear the bush out really quickly. First things first, let's mark the bush and then mark the new bush in the correct orientation. Now this compliance bush is pushed in two ways. First way is into the arm, the second way is actually into the aluminium housing. Let's press it out of the arm first. It's quite easy, it's not particularly tight, we won't need a lot of effort. Now the arm's off, we're going to use a press collar to push the rubber bush out of the aluminium housing. Let's line it up with the centre and apply the pressure. Perfect, it's out. Let's grab the new bush, press it in the correct orientation as it's a compliance bush. So back into the press now, we line the white marks up that we put on. This is the new bush on the mark we put onto the new bush. Put that in, press it down until it seats home. So we just get it aligned as perfectly straight as we can. And there we go. So it's back in. So the bush is back in. We've just now got to get the correct alignment back into the arm. Now to get the arm in, I just need to drop the plate down. Drop it down a notch or two, just gives me the clearance to be able to get the bush on top of the arm. So line it up in the correct orientation. It should just slot on, and then we'll press it down. Perfect, all done. It's fitted the correct way and it's going to feel correct for the customer. And that's it. Everything's on, torqued up, except for the front bolt. We only need to torque that up once we've got wheels on, the weight on the vehicle, and then torque it up. Again, otherwise we're going to end up with a twisted bush and premature failure. Once that's all done, then it's simply a matter of a wheel alignment check, and of course, then check in the DS software whether we need an ADAS calibration. Thanks for watching. For more videos, then why not follow us on social media or visit the Masters of Motion online hub. And for more expert-led courses, then check out the Delphi Academy. See you next time.